Ma menchie busuafo mu di omo birthday na wehu. Se mechie wi a. Me bonyo na menkasa mfem. Na watie. Oh. Girl we ni ebie. Philippa Befia bole test bi. Na anape me ahoho se me na medi nkan ya bonyo we a kire wo. Bosume ba kontem. Me be bisa se na enwom no ete wo sen. Na enwom no emu nsem no ene senia afe no ekwa ewiye no. Em se Philippa Befia nwom no ebetena so a na ede kwakura afefufuro no momenda ada na edefom boko. Asep me num enkwan no kura wofufuo no ho nti wo de. Me ene omo ame mo shout out no mo ndos me wiapa. I'm going to drop the very latest recording. It's a classic one by all standards. It's entitled It's a Privilege. 16 minutes past 11. It was here and I pay money. Now I put much saying and then 24th November. I just said Bosumi say, alright then Yakopo, nebi bia. Peace 104.3 FM Sunny. And I pay Mr. T birthday shoutouts now. Me wa VIP request to be pa. Because a VIP DNSO who says from the top. And I pay why nas a VIP request here called the manum a call edema Honorable Kingsley Kwame Ajiman. Yenua Bema Honorable Kingsley Kwame Ajiman of Scholarship Secretariat. And I pay Unia Bema a year or say Kuju. Office of Vice President Osuo Motrinkwa Omo happy birthday. Message I say could you edeka when I say K as you celebrate a new age today, I pray for God's favor and love. And in a way, any ana pay me VIP request I echo Edema Honorable Kingsley Kwame Ajiman, Scholarship Secretariat. Sir, happy birthday wish ye a free Wunia Bema a year or say could you Office of Vice President. Na message or the can when I say K as you celebrate your new age today, I pray for God's favor and love. There's one here that says happy birthday to Miss Gloria Danso, aka Ifia China, Awo Tudu. From your husband, Mr. Danso, from your daughter, Abigail J. Wabuating, and from the entire staff of Glorious Fashion, saying happy birthday to you, Miss Gloria Danso, aka Ifia China Tudu, from your husband, Mr. Danso. This morning, I would like to say a very good morning to all the workers at Grazio Nails and Locks, UTC. Yeah, ejumekuwa na nke from Nails and Locks. Is here from Grazio Nails and Locks. Omo UTC. And I pay Sammy when we busunya for ejumayefu nyina mo Grazio Nails and Locks. Mi chichi amu nyina. Mama J, wo anointing stores wo tudu. Na pay mi chia why mi nua ba. Hey, and that 24th and they could win your birthday. Eddie I had the back of me no be film and they could win your birthday. And then, Yenya Bema Dennis Usu Mensa, Wawoda, happy birthday to you, Dennis Usu Mensa. Request away if free Miami Ho, a saying if free papa, Mr. Eric Usu Mensa, our Parliament House, boys, your friend Officer Lee. Anyway, mommy, Pidos of Pidos Ventures. And then the final one says, happy birthday to Gameli Kofi Macaulay of Absa Bank, wishing you a glorious birthday celebration from Ama Amwakwa Ojampa. Oh, okay. Ama Amwakwa Ojampa. Hey, Ojampa Oshaho. It's exactly 11 minutes past 20 minutes past 11, Mr. Rome. 11 minutes past 20 minutes past 11. Make a sing and not making kind the entire Mamma Casanafra. It was here, made it to Joanna Pace, Miniaba, Philippa Befi, Abo, and Yum Fufrobi. Me, you who be brave. Medenyumane betusu. It is entitled It Is a Privilege.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Ajwa Ebueje baby will be a michia way. Now mo mo studio ha ni sai any teacher ba for. Maybe so almost say privilege no men kan say wo twi mu. Behwe nkrani ba ko na eyi ba ko. Me ba cho bi mbo me why Ajwa Ebueje privilege no me kan say ase bibia enka won sem fata. Ye dear mao, right? But there, Ajwa Ebueje betumi anya twi word ba ko bi ama me. Ajwa Ebueje kra mombo office bi no me ha na ya na twi no ha ya na yakɔ ne ho. Baafo ntumi amwa me. Peter Squad de metumi atiase sɛ no de. Ba gomo achole ni sai. Sheka won tuni ye bia wagbete na twi ye ba wa be ko pole nche keminje wani. Oh Peter Squad. It is my right, it's my right, it's my right. Do you think it is your right to get up this morning? Ghana for a better democracy, I say kakra, it is my right, it's my right. Do you think it is your right to be alive this morning? It is just a privilege. There was anyway, who say enyum fufro wote a first time no emfa. But me assure say we first time ne keke say first time punia. We dey mayenhwe by 24th December. Obehunu say bebia befe bia. It's a privilege for you even to see the end of 2021. Just gone by and still serving as my music bird is the very latest recording of Sister Philippa Bayfi. And let me say a very good morning to all the workers of St. Philip Enterprise, especially my brother, St. Philip himself. Mr. Becker, and I pay yadasi, say, Wama Quine, Emma Goyle Fuel Station, and what Tantra, Mufidi Nadaho. W. All correct, sir. Ofuriwa, any Millicent. A Jumaefu in a more Goyle Fuel Station, and what Tantra, and I pay me chichi, 28 minutes past 11. Ebusia meye ahomboa duba kompe mo pepe me de na pay message no bro.
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Peace 104.3 FM Sunie. Ebusia anape yadase se yehudonti weje wefidie na dia to Peace 104.3 FM. Jumedia ya to din working time ana Kofi kum edro meso amede sumo. Na mede se jumedie eye working time mede sumo free sisia dia kwakopem prem tobre. Duba kwa bua pem pepepe na sene anape bia ye nonom. Ejumekuo akese miensa womadaroma Kofi kum me no beche brief message bi tino ne kwemu anesa se ebeda ejumekuo akese miensa ase ye da ase a aseda din kan no ye de ma high sense no home appliance brand sa brand no okoto TV okoto fridge okoto air conditioner okoto washing machine okoto smartphone sound system water dispenser, microwave oven, blender, rice cooker. Okoto sa nyoma nyina ye home appliances na ye ahwehwe brand no eye high sense because sa woto bibia eye high sense a wodofo men kan da wato ejapade pa yesi dwom ebisa Ghana fo nyina wo madwen kire edifa high sense fo hono omo say high sense brand no de eno any the most dependable and mo high sense any the most reliable. Oto high sense afidia wato japade yese bia dachi afiba komienu me nsenchi na afi ne sen debi eno nti na woto high sense yenim se ye nneoma eye papa nti no ye ma 5 years manufacturer defect warranty efri be se na wotwe me nsani ene high sense ye ka se ye be ye dwumedie strunku bia eno ye na afi eye the Hisense Black Friday big sales. Good people, the good news is that the Hisense Black Friday big sales is here again, and it's starting this very Friday, 26th November 2021 to 30th November 2021. 4 solid days. Into Yahuboa, it's an Fiada na Panade. Men gonna say Friday no, Obejuju be 9 o'clock. Or shopping, Debbie. Because Friday, last year, okay, Last year, as early as 6 o'clock in the morning, na high sense for showroom I wa Ghana no. Na ya to something wo hodada. Yeah, ebesi this year. Me bo koko because we ya wadwene se be wo ko shopping be 9 o'clock afre na wo free fia. Wo be drew high sense showroom na no. Na something ya to ho no. Obeke say, oh, na Kofi sa na moye na me na me ka chero. Fiti Friday. But as early as 6 o'clock, na ya to something or that it's not going to be business as usual because a high sense Black Friday big sales. Ejmekwa tosumi yinu ye de message bro. Yes, Kakrabia, Best Point Savings and Loans. Best Point Savings and Loans, we say your dream is our business. Ejumekwa mutoso mi ensa ye de message ebra wonne wukwada na pay insurance as ye best assurance. Best assurance, we say your protection is always assured. Ebusuya ana pay menemu ebeche message bia title no ebe very familiar with you. My message is entitled Used and Dumped. Used and dumped. Yeah, used and dumped. Kasabia. Mata yusu. Ena mema dodo sa eso eta yusu. Mintumi nkasa ye man kwa. Kasa use and dump. Certain quotes comes to mind, not biblical quotes, not yet. Certain quotes comes to mind like, it is sad how fast people can forget about you once they've already gotten what they only wanted from you. Can we try more? Nwanwa. Senya nipa dasani ni wie betumi free wo. Ewo breku a ne nsa ka de a ohwehwe ewo wonchen. Yeah, it is sad how fast people can forget about you once they've already gotten what they only wanted from you. And there's another quote. I love this one. It says, the most painful goodbyes are the ones that are never said and never explained. I say, bye-bye ya pa, any bye-bye ya yen kanchiro, and na bye-bye yen chire munchiro. Send you be kweni baby no yo bye-bye ya, na what ya say, wo faha, na wo swafaha. That's what be ni wo papem. Na wanka baba ya nkyerɛw anasa wankyerɛw de kodi ntia wone wo papa mu na ya na eno na eye we ya o nyese bia nipa na wafa ne kwan no na eye o ya nka wo de kyerɛ me sɛ ebia na mo ayetu no yeduru nkwanta tifa ha na meso memfa ha na nkanti ase ye adwuma. The most painful goodbyes are the ones that are never said and the ones that are never explained. I'm sure most of us, Let me put it this way, starting the message, used and dumped. Have you ever felt you have been used and dumped? I mean, if you've joined me on Facebook, I don't normally ask you to do this, but I want to know the number of people who relate, those of you who can relate to the title of my message this morning. Have you ever felt you have been used and dumped? If you're on Facebook, just send me a brief answer, whether yes or no. Okay, if you're watching on Facebook, thank you so much for watching. I just want to find out the number of people out there who relate or can relate to the title of my message, Used and Dumped. Have you ever felt you've been used and dumped? A whole lot of people listening to me this morning, people feel so in other people's life. A young crofo bebre say ebi mo abrabo mu no omo de omo ye na ehia wo mu wiye no na eja wo mu si nchen any used and dump abrawo hia wo na de obefa wo de we ye na wo hia wiye a wonya na wo pe no na wo ja wo si bibia ono wo pe. People feel so. You see, people feel so in relationships. Oh yes. And your man and mema be no so you feel used and dumped. Cause we share isuka no maybe a bia nanka wanyo bia. Ubeso ni mua se bon hoka ube jinapa. Or si jame life mami. near yakra sa wabefa ne free Ghana. Wouldn't do a bruchi, would do a bruchia, and then there was say to Newman a friend. A man fairly used and dumped. A man must also fairly used and dumped in relationship. If it comes to organization, eye ejumemu. Be chirao enjuma bebree wo ho a. Ye sha ase no, ye fa bi mu. Emomo bre omomo jeni. Eye ne ensan fata nyina de boa ma ejuma ni ginaaye. Ejuma ni ginaaye wi ye no, ene ye nim ye biom. You see, used and dumped is everywhere. Can you even imagine? It is also in churches. It's very serious. And yet, a sorry in communina nesebi. You say a fear asem and yan to magon yesia hata. So ura a sorry moi. A man for a dia will pass in sorry be wa and cat and yet a bimoa commudia and marbonting. And ne a sorry ne gina so for no na funina she. Nso wo mo a wo de omo ebre eto ho ma sori ne epejaye no ene kura ye yi wo mo totwene e wa sori nem. The least said when it comes to political parties, the better. Use and dump. Kobisa party for ombeka chiro use and dumped. Ade ba kwa me hu wo Ghana politics mu se wo mo bre pa de aban e batumi mu no. Aban ne batumi mu a wo munye bi ndi. Obehe obi a wati ne baby kura utumi say won ka party ne ho ne atam bibi ne adiamano. It makes those who really sacrifice to bring that political party to power feel they've been used and dumped. Semi use practical use and dump there will just end up moving in circles because it's everywhere. But then I love Solomon. During the time he called himself the preacher in Ecclesiastes, he gave a classic example that I would like to use. Use and dump. That is why I love biblical literature. I love biblical literature. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 14 and 15 is a classic piece. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 14 and 15. Scripture says, there was a little city with few men in it, and a great king came against it, besieged it, and built great snares around it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man. Oh, what a description. A poor wise man. Most often people think if you are poor, there is nothing up there. Scripture says, now there found in it a poor wise man, and he, by his wisdom, delivered the city. Yet no one remembered that same poor man. Osankafo etrin kron entichemu dunai kusi dunum. Osi na kro kuma bi ewo ho na nipa ewo mu ennoso. No hene kese bi ebetwa kunka edifa ekro no nyina ho se obaji kro no. Na sa kro kitue mu no na ohiani bi a woye badwene ba. Ohiani bi a woye badwene ba ewo kro no mu. Na wode na dwene edigi kro no ama wo hen kese no ambeto ahye wo moso. Na nso wogi kro no wiye no obia ankai sa ohiani. This is a classic example of use and dump. You see, my question is, how could the people of the city be so wicked like this? They used the wise man and dumped him. His wisdom delivered them from the invading king, but they abandoned the man afterwards. Maybe sasa I didn't know more for mutiri more dinsa. Or hene kesiye ebe trap kro kitua say, or the nensatia beje krono. Naso obi de na dwene etumi agi kro ne si ho a, or gi kro ne si ho a obia ankai no. They didn't recognize him and they didn't compensate him. That is use and dump. Wamu entumi ankasepo eyawo na weyeye na bia gisa abasobodie. Me director say Kwame despite ne kan asem say in crime session be ni ho a de chen giwe fasha wo ho. Despite the dako be ma on the quotes ne bebre. Despite say ya wo crime session bebre na in crime session be ni ho a de chen giwe fasha wo ho. Yeah, na na Kofi program ni good. Yeah, me tie masakra me na. San kranhye sem ni na eye. Na despite say nkranhye sem bi ni ho de chen jiwei fa hye wo ho. What me say? Why should people despise the wise man simply because he's poor? Yes, wealth is good and necessary. But why didn't the wealthy people in the city deliver them? Sikaye, na my question is say, time a won hene beto say wo mo so no, ade na sikafo mo krom ho no ankɔgye ɔman no. Na some bisa me bisa say nti sɛnea wo mu yi be mai to twene a ɔmo ye no use on dump no. Do you think if the city was faced with another similar problem next time, the wise man would be willing to help? Of course not. Or do you think if there is another poor person who had a solution in the city's problem, would be encouraged to help since money is what the people respected? It would be says, so he ni bisu what a dream pa and so wouldn't dear. Sani anínúa ohiani ẹni mu nyansa odi twitwa gi kro no a obi awie free no wogi de se ohiani fufuro bi wo hɔ a ɔwɔ nyansa bi a obetumi de abo ɔman na ɔbɛbɛ anim ade abɛboa mameka se menkyerɛw ɔhaw anase adesoa bia ɛda ebusua mu no wahu obi wɔ ebusua ni mu a ɔwɔ nimdeɛ a obetumi de asolve wentwi a wɔ ebusua ni mu no but bia na oni ska nti ebia waka yentie ana onim se oni binti no me se mebusua nsem wom na bia Kofi Nyankopon akyem nimdeɛ na Kofi minni binti me aminim se me ka yentie. I tell you, the problem that you have at home, the problem that we have in our workplaces, the problems that we have in our communities, in our churches, even in Ghana, our Bontia is a very peaceful nation. Na uremu and a pace and yamene unati Ghana, utumu say wahala no de finish. Ghana problems are ye wonu. Me catcher say ye won crofo omu woni mudia omu de solution ne ba Ghana ye hu beto yen. But sebi omu niska. Yeah, that is the problem. Problem wa sorry mu ohia ni ka solution na yentie. Problem wa wari mu. Problem all over. Ohieni was solution now waka yentie. People have solutions, but we don't listen to the poor when they speak. Beware of using and dumping people. Why? Because the people you dump today, you may need them another time. I would suggest appreciate people for their contributions. As much as possible, reward them. Don't let them feel irrelevant after they have done their bit. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 6, scripture says, the hard-working farmer must be the first to partake of the crops. Let us say, tree mono, niawanya manafe no unchisa or didn't sabe bombat we no. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 6 say, okuenia wadrama and dobayena banu. As I saw no any dinkai eden or watibi edekanano. Let's compare the wise man's story with that of Joseph in Egypt in Genesis chapter 41. Pharaoh owo Egypt ebe so daye obi antumi nkyere ne daye na se ene ekofre Joseph ebe kyere problem ne mu no ohene no enyi ne pa ahwi se maso dai me huna no na wa kyere me gina nkyɛn na me amenya made Joseph kura ka se ompe obi a nka esusuye na adwenkyere na wode aba no nipa kro no enye den emfanye adwuma nanso Pharaoh tina ho din ka se se me bo wabaso a me bo se wetumi a kyere me dai so ne se me ye 2IC re kyere se second in command hwe o kan sa scripture ni ya Joseph would have been satisfied if the king had just released him from prison as a reward. Joseph, sanka ohine no kra ka se mejawo menkoda efiase ho biom we na mededa wasia. Nka Joseph offer who to sport. Kawaye free man. But a very appreciative king said, can we find such a one as this? A man in whom is the Spirit of God? Inasmuch as God has shown you all this, there is no one discerning and wise as you. You shall be over my house. All my people shall be ruled according to your word. Only in regard to the throne will I be greater than you. See, I have set you over all the land. You see, Pharaoh could have used and dumped Joseph. After all, he was a prisoner and an alien. Joseph, not the fiancé, and was saying, "Why ye ohoho? E prepi, utumi ye adwuma, e wo adwuma bi mu saa. Wo nye adwuma wura nebusuani, nti wo nim de ese den, ye ma wo post. Wo ni adwuma wura ni emfiri kro ba akoso, nti wo ye hoho ko ade. Na nka ye pe wo mampani a, ye mpe wo bi wo Egypt ho a wo ye odehye. Nso, opese wo bɔ n'abaso nti, ɔde hoho ebeye den, ebeye omampani abedi echiri. Adiye me wanwa abra me de message ebe iweye ne say, surprisingly, unbelievers and pagans do not use and dump people. Mama, omo nji nyame ndi. Omo nim Christ. Yebe friends say sebi pagans and now unbelievers. They don't use and dump people. We hwe obi a mususu se ne tirimo din Nebuchadnezzar. Time a Daniel echere Nebuchadnezzar ne daye a woso ye nase no. Oda Daniel ase ebo na baso. After all, Daniel ne de na banku asum tinka won deserve bibia, but Nebuchadnezzar ye feel se ne tirimo din obo Daniel abaso. Ono ane nana Belshazzar. Belshazzar tama onyankopon ne nsa ebe twere bibi e wo wall no ho, the writing of the wall. Daniel be twere ase no, Belshazzar ebo na baso. What kind? Esther chapter 6. Ohene no tama ye kai ne say Mordecai etwitwa je no. Obisa se den na moya ma Mordecai yesi enyanye hwe ma no. Ofre Mordecai ebo na baso. Mordecai, because of this, remained relevant in the kingdom. Beloved, if we call ourselves Christians, let this not be said among us that we have used and dumped somebody. Reward diligence, reward loyalty, reward competence, performance, excellence, and achievement. Do not use and dump people. Remember their kindness or their contributions to your life or to your organization. 2 Samuel chapter 9, verse 1. David asked, "Is there anyone remaining in the house of Saul that I may show him kindness for Jonathan's sake?" Beloved, reward loyalty, kindness, resourcefulness, competence, honesty, etc. Don't let people feel you have used and dumped them. You see, that doesn't mean you have to keep them physically or they have to remain with you physically. Just appreciate them, okay? Just appreciate them. And then can say, despite nebu nibe, and now can be say, in cranchesem be anywhere de chain. J fasha home. Obi abua we juma, obi abua wa sorry, obi abua wo fia die, obi abua wo kwan bi so a. Mema ne mfele say, waye ne waye wie nti sisi ade wo hia ne biom. Anye ye kura te se ne despite kan no. O si in cranchesem be anywhere de chain. J fasha home. Thank you so much for listening to my message. It was brought to you courtesy Best Point Savings and Loans. We say your dream is our business. Best Assurance, we say your protection is always assured. And High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Peace FM, station with a vision. 104.3. Peace FM, 104.3. Peace FM.
Ebusuaka sema enwotwe ema premo to Peace 104.3 FM suna wutie. Baby ayedru no kamebebo kodwe ntwinwum. Esansende ye kodwe ntwi awoda na onse kodwe ntwinwum no de egba. Kodwe ntwinwum ogba ye frɛ no don't go there and don't go there. pese me wie me commercials na afa me de kodwe ntwene si so bi bedum no a na nyame na medum no so what ase mo peso am ye man news na ne mo kodwe ntwi ma me nyame commercials na wie me pa cho we about Christmas bazaar bia ebaso nti nwa waso ne tie san se efri sisi e kode Christmas ho krato nko na eba nti ne edi nkan ni the creative Christian women entrepreneurs you trying to see say CCWE is an affiliate of the Domain Ventures in collaboration with the Hope Line Institute is organizing a 5-day trade fair dubbed the Christian Bazaar. The bazaar is aimed at giving you the opportunity you have always yearned for in these challenging times. The open market is what you're waiting for, seeing and touching the products you want to make it your choice. Ghanaians are waiting to get in touch with their manufacturers and producers, which makes negotiation much more convenient. This Christmas bazaar is organized having you in mind to satisfy. Come, touch and buy the products of your choice. There will be a lot to choose from. That is, products ranging from decor, beauty, food, drinks, fashion, clothing, art, craft, technology, services, and many more. Come, we're waiting to serve you to your satisfaction. You are also invited to come and buy, as well as exhibit and share an unforgettable, rich interaction and experience with the people in and around Shiashi, Legon, Lakeside Estates, Ashonman, Ogbojo, Medina, and its environs. The date is from 16th to 20th December. Venue, Medina Social Welfare. For further details, you can call 027 53 99877. That is 027 53 99877 for further details. Ebusuya, what sorry anape bia o sorry no ne edum kanea wo fie. Nanso o oniome bebre a esese wo ye. O tua enyinam ahoden ka. Nso abre bia mo pe bia no mo edum kanea. Ya na ha dwene. Me pa cho electricity bill na wo tua no mene wa na. Ene me wo solution me wo hu anu muaye bi de maw. Eno ene Translight Solar. Wadafo kane no ana solar no nanka eye bibia asi edum kane na ebia woni generator na wa generator kra na wa switch to solar debi sisi de solar aba obetumi ni electricity company na say ECG oni omo atonkwanta apai kra emfa ho enyinama hoodin dodo ana ne kese a wohia yebetumi anwene bibi e de amawo a ebetumi a supply kanea e wo fie ebia wa wo ye wadwuma ana wo wadwuma kese emfa ho sanya enyinama hoodin bia wo hia bia no Trans Solar betumi aye solar ne de amawo advantage ne say solar no wo ya bosumi so a obia bedan electricity ka solar no wo ya nsuo to a yendum kanea mframa bo a yendum kanea opese wonya kanea brebia esiso nanso yemma eka bia ase wetu borehole ewo fie ene adwene Translight Solar na nea eyede ne se yebedi nkan abehihye ni nyina amawo nti obetua ne kakra ase wotua electricity bill na wotua kakra wotua wi a eno ano no na abeye ejapade opese yebeye sa Translight Solar ebidima wa mepacho Translight Solar dwumekuo no ye kira kwan ewo East Legon obetumi afren 0206 542 454 Mrs. Ubium 0206 542 454 and that's 0504 249 229. Everywhere there is sunlight, there is Translight. Ene eye ukwada ye ko bedi akoma kitchen pharmacy ekosua indro fofra omde aba Ghana ne din na ebesua indro miense din ABC vitamin C plus zinc syrup, Perfident lozenges, NFA Captrails lozenges. ABC vitamin C plus zinc syrup. No, it contains all the essential vitamin C and zinc which boost the children's immune system. NFA Perfident lozenges. No, it contains ginger, honey, and lemon. Wo minimu ya ebe clear no. Na Captrails no. Orange flavored lozenges beer menthol ewum into wo bowa ebeye free okra into nromi ensaneni enkwada na de no a boost your immune system ABC vitamin C plus zinc syrup Perfident say beer wo minimu aye dry and afi Captrails lozenges eno no wo bowa etufo betumi afre bedi akoma kitchen pharmacy was 024 316 8069 and I say 0244 721 251. Ebusuya muntie mie moa ya mofa ewie mushen. When you say what the Emirates etu kwan dia ya na wo ho to. Udru ebrea ya de share so bedru pepepe. Sisi ya no se opese bia wotwa ewie mushen ticket eye Emirates na yete so mawa yete so beye Ohamu inchemu dumienu 12% discounter. Ya twa wo Emirates tickets no fa trafa EcoBank. Twa wo ticket no pay through EcoBank, fly more for less. Open ho nsembia log on to www.emirates.com/gh/EcoBank. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. About time be a wutie me bia ye wa asomde e de maw. So wakwada wedi efri mfie mienu de kopem mfie nsia. Ye de Cal Kids toothpaste ye de strawberry aba aye. Ye de Cal Kids toothpaste ye de strawberry aye ye de aba e de amankwada omedi efri mfie mienu de kopem mfie nsia. Wodu dwaso a enye na Cal Kids toothpaste benya bi wo bebia. Se wiei wa ye busy e wiei metankwada high. Inti me pon apa me kope special ice nsuo a emu adwo na me de this way chocolate drink cocoa powder ni bi me de egum me wo so na gimu a me bo a ekulu makoma esen amama hoden ne me de sore so ebusua na pay eye nkaibo free Joy Industries ye de Vical 20 ye de ababedum adasama ye ka Vical 20 na it is the ultimate immune booster. Vical 20 is made from 100% herbs known for boosting the immune system to fight diseases and infections. Vical 20 is your ultimate immune system support for your general well-being. Yakane sane si echirichiri mu se wo ba wa fa yefunu. Oba wa makwada no fo na akwada wonde mbrumfie dumienu se ne pekuo miensen mu nka ho. Kod drugstore bia obenya Vical 20 etufo na be frɛ 024 288 7996 and 0244 585531. Ni chat 0244 876321.